Hey everybody, welcome to another deep dive with us. Today we'll be exploring the fascinating world of English.
Oh, absolutely. And just
Like
think,
we're going to be learning
by the end of this,
gotta speak
you'll be able to talk to
from scratch.
over 1.5 billion people across the globe.
That's right. Imagine.
All the new people you could talk to.
Yeah. It really opens up a world of possibilities, doesn't it?
It really does. I mean, just think about it. You could study abroad. You could
Absolutely.
work internationally, even start a business
And let's not forget
with people all over the world.
the cultural experiences.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, think about being able to enjoy movies and music in the original language.
Oh, man. I still remember when I first
Yeah, it's a game changer.
understood Shakespeare
It really is.
without any translations.
It adds a whole new level of
It
appreciation.
was like a whole new world opened up for me.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's start with the basics. The English alphabet, 26 letters. Each one, you're a building block of this amazing language.
It's funny. It's easy to take the alphabet for granted when you're already familiar with it. But imagine encountering these symbols for the very first time.
Yeah.
They're literally the key to unlocking a whole new way of communication.
It's like cracking a code. But instead of secret messages, it's thoughts, it's ideas, it's stories.
Absolutely. And within those 26 letters, we have a fascinating division. Vowels and consonants.
Right.
Now, vowels, A, E, I, O, U. These are produced with an open vocal tract,
Oh, okay.
letting the sound flow freely.
Interesting.
Think of them as the open doors of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
In your native language, do you have similar sounds? Noticing those similarities can help you grasp English vowels more quickly.
Never thought of it that way. That's a good tip.
It's all about making those connections, right?
Mhm.
Now, consonants, on the other hand, those are the other 21 letters, involve some kind of obstruction to that airflow from your tongue, your teeth, or even your lips.
Okay.
Like when you say the T sound, your tongue briefly touches the roof of your mouth, stopping the air before releasing it.
T.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
It's amazing how much goes into even the simplest sounds, isn't it?
It really is. And some of those sounds, well, they can be a bit tricky, especially when you're just starting out.
Absolutely. Some sounds can definitely be challenging,
Yep.
especially for new learners. Take B and V, for instance. They often cause confusion because they sound so similar.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember struggling with those. How do you tell them apart?
Yeah. Well, it's all about those subtle differences in how you use your voice and your mouth.
Oh, okay.
With B, you completely block the airflow with your lips and release it with a puff of air. Think about saying ball. Feel how your lips press together.
Ball.
Now try Van. Your top teeth gently touch your bottom lip, similar to B, but this time you engage your vocal cords, creating a slight vibration.
Van. Oh, I can actually feel the difference. So B is kind of like a silent burst, and then V has that little buzz to it.
Exactly.
You got it.
That's a good way to remember it.
I'm glad that helps. And linguists actually categorize those sounds, like B and V, as voiced and unvoiced consonants. Understanding this concept can really help you navigate other similar pairs in English, too, like D and T, or even G and K.
Wow. So there are patterns and connections?
Absolutely. There are tons of patterns in English.
Like hidden codes within the language. I love it.
And once you start recognizing those patterns, everything starts clicking into place.
It's like solving a puzzle.
Yeah.
All right, so we've cracked the code of the alphabet.
Mhm.
We've explored the world of vowels and consonants. What about building our vocabulary?
Yes. Let's talk vocabulary. Let's start with some basic visual words that are easy to picture. Apple, ball, cat, dog, even elephant. Okay, I like it. Easy to picture, easy to remember.
Exactly. And what's really cool is that even with these simple words, you can start forming basic sentences right away.
Oh, wow.
It's like having a starter kit for communication. Imagine being able to say things like, I see a cat, or the dog is happy.
Yeah,
How empowering is that?
that is empowering. But, one of the sources we looked at suggests writing the entire alphabet out, like
Oh.
twice. Isn't that a little tedious?
Well, writing practice is definitely valuable, especially for getting those letter shapes down pat, but there's certainly more interactive and engaging ways to learn too.
Okay, good. Because
Okay.
who wants to spend hours staring at a textbook, right?
Exactly. Nobody wants that. I mean, there's so many fun ways to make language learning engaging and fun.
Right.
I remember when I was first learning new languages, one thing that I found particularly helpful
Yeah.
was to try and associate the new words with images or even act them out.
Oh.
Remember those basic words we talked about?
Yeah.
Apple, ball, cat, dog. elephant.
Hmm.
Try visualizing them.
Okay.
Or even try miming the actions. It might
Oh,
sound a little silly,
yeah.
but trust me, it really helps cement those words in your memory.
That's a really good idea. It's
Yeah,
like you're bringing the words to life
exactly.
rather than just like having them sit there on a page.
Yeah, and another thing you can try is to connect those words to their meaning in your native language.
Oh.
Like, imagine creating your own mini dictionary with translations
Okay.
that can really help reinforce those connections
Yeah.
and make the learning process feel more personal and relevant to you.
I've always been a big fan of using flashcards to learn new words,
Oh, flashcards are great.
but I never thought about adding translations to them.
Yeah, give it a try.
That's a really cool idea.
It can be really effective.
It's like you're adding an extra layer of meaning to those words.
Exactly. Cool. I'm going to try that.
Awesome. I think you'll find it really helpful.
So we're like visualizing, we're associating.
We're translating, we're bringing those words to life.
And speaking of bringing words to life, the source also emphasized the importance of actually using those new words
Okay.
in your own sentences.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's where the real magic happens.
Yeah.
You take those building blocks and you start constructing your own linguistic masterpieces.
I like that.
Even if they're simple sentences at first.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to experiment. Have fun with it.
Okay.
Even something as basic as the cat sits on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge victory when you're first starting out.
Oh, yeah.
It shows that you're internalizing the language
Yeah.
and starting to use it to express yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
Those small victories can be so motivating, can't they?
They really are. They give you that little boost to keep going.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember when I first managed to string together a complete sentence in Spanish.
Oh, tell me about it.
It was such a great feeling.
It's a fantastic feeling, isn't it? It's like you've unlocked a secret code.
Yeah, exactly.
And it reminds you that progress is definitely possible, even if it comes in small steps.
Absolutely. Speaking of small steps,
Yeah.
the source mentioned that practicing for just 10 to 15 minutes each day can make a real difference.
It's true.
What are some of your tips for making those short practice sessions really effective?
That's a great question.
Yeah,
Consistency is definitely key,
right.
but it's also important to make those practice sessions enjoyable and engaging.
Okay, yeah.
So instead of just drilling vocabulary lists,
Yeah.
try incorporating activities that you genuinely enjoy, like listening to a short English song,
Oh.
or watching a funny video clip,
Yeah.
or even reading a few pages of a simple English book.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The key is to find ways to immerse yourself in the language, even if it's just for a few minutes each day.
I love that approach.
Yeah, it makes language learning feel less like a chore and more like a natural part of your daily life.
It does. It takes the pressure off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think of it like a mental workout. You don't need to spend hours at the gym to see results.
Right.
Just a few dedicated minutes each day can make a big difference over time.
Totally. Consistency is key.
Absolutely.
And speaking of motivation, one of the sources we came across shared a really inspiring story
Oh, I love a good inspiring story.
about someone who learned English and actually achieved their dreams.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's always encouraging to hear those real-life success stories, isn't it?
It really is. So tell me more about this person.
Well, this particular story featured a young entrepreneur who had this big dream of launching an international business.
Wow.
And she knew that English was going to be absolutely essential for her success.
Right.
So she really dedicated herself to learning the language, even though she had very little formal education.
Wow. That's amazing. So how did she do it? Where did she even begin?
Well, just like you're doing right now, she started by teaching herself the alphabet and basic vocabulary.
Okay.
And she practiced every single day, using whatever resources she could find.
Oh.
She even listened to English radio broadcasts late at night.
Wow. That's dedication.
It really is. And her persistence really paid off.
Oh, that's great.
She eventually became fluent in English, launched her business, and expanded it globally, connecting with partners and customers from all over the world.
That's incredible. What an inspiration.
It really is. It's a powerful reminder that no matter where you're starting from, with the right mindset and a bit of effort, you can achieve some pretty amazing things.
It's so true. It's easy to get bogged down in the challenges of learning a new language.
Yeah, definitely.
But her story really reminds us that it's all about unlocking possibilities and expanding our horizons.
Absolutely. You're not just learning a language, you're opening yourself up to a world of opportunities.
So true. You know, I'm feeling a lot more confident about this whole journey.
That's great to hear.
We've covered so much ground already.
We have.
From mastering the alphabet and building that basic vocabulary to practicing consistently and even finding inspiration in those real-life success stories.
Yeah, we made some great progress.
So what's next? Where do we go from here?
Well, now that you have that solid foundation, I think you're ready for the next exciting step. Learning how to actually introduce yourself and start those conversations in English.
Okay, I'm ready. I want to start talking. So how do we do it? How do we start introducing ourselves and having conversations in English?
Well, think about it. How do you usually greet someone in your native language?
Usually just with a hello or something like that.
Exactly. It's often something simple and direct. And in English, it's no different. A simple hello is all you need.
Hello, it's so simple.
It is, and it works wonders. It's friendly, it's universal, it's a great way to start any interaction. And then you can build on that by introducing yourself like, hello, my name is...
Hello, my name is. See, I'm already speaking English.
You are. And you're doing great. Then you can add a simple, nice to meet you. It shows you're engaged and interested in the conversation. And remember those nonverbal cues we talked about, like a smile and good eye contact? Those go a long way in any language.
Nice to meet you. Okay, got it. I'm feeling more confident already. But how do I ask for the other person's name?
You can just say, what's your name? Or if you want to be a bit more formal, you could say, may I ask your name?
Okay, so what's your name? Or may I ask your name? And then once they tell me, I can say, it's nice to meet you, their name.
Right. Exactly. You're getting it. It's those small touches that make a conversation feel more personal and memorable. And remember, don't worry if you stumble over your words and make a mistake. It happens to everyone, especially when you're learning something new. Just keep practicing, keep talking, and most importantly, have fun with it.
That's good advice. Sometimes I think we put too much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, especially when it comes to languages. But it's a journey, right? It's about progress, not perfection.
Absolutely. And the more you practice, the more fluent and confident you'll become. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be having those deep philosophical conversations in English that you've always dreamed of.
This deep dive has been incredible. I feel like I've learned so much already, from the very basics of the alphabet and building my vocabulary, to practicing pronunciation, and now even starting to have conversations. It's been quite a journey.
It has, and it's only the beginning. The world of English is vast and exciting, with so much to explore and discover. Remember, learning a language is a lifelong journey. So embrace the process, stay curious, and most importantly, never stop exploring.
Couldn't have said it better myself. A huge thank you to our expert for guiding us through this fascinating world, and to all our listeners, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Remember, you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and most importantly, enjoy the adventure of learning English.